I took an hour commute to get my coworker in trouble. I live about 20 minutes away from my workplace by car, and I drive every day. It's a lot more convenient for me than the hour-long public transport route that involves multiple transfers and sitting in traffic. Also, my shifts aren't regular, changing between midnight, 8 a.m., and 4 p.m. starts. My senior coworker also drives to work, but his shifts are always at 8 a.m. We had an upcoming supplier visit that was about another hour's drive from our office. I was already annoyed with my senior because despite the visit being his responsibility, he left me with all the tasks of coordinating it. All that was left was the question of who's driving. In the month leading up to the visit, my senior kept making leading comments about how he didn't want to drive or asking me if I had gone to that area before. I didn't want to add chauffeur to my responsibilities, so I kept rebuffing him. One day, I overheard him talking to my manager about how we still didn't really have a plan and he would figure something out. I waited about 3 days for that something to get to me, but all I got was more of the same. So, a week before the visit, I started leaving my car at home and commuted every day. I woke up an hour early and all that. I didn't mind the extra hour because I was fueled by spite, and it was an opportunity for me to catch up on my podcasts. 3 days into this, my manager noticed and I fed him a fake story about how my brother was in town and I lent him my car so he could see the sights with his girlfriend. I also drafted an email to my manager and my senior asking the supplier for ways to get to them because our transport plans fell through. My manager was livid with my senior, asking him if this was his idea of figuring something out. He also berated him for being irresponsible and leaving much of the work to his junior, calling it shameful behavior. My senior begrudgingly drove us to and from the supplier's place. Oh, and my brother went home the day of our visit, so I rolled up to the office the next morning in my car. Editing to add, I can't believe this post will be my legacy. Damn. Thanks for the award. I also want to clarify. A company car is available, but you need to have certifications on your legal ID. It takes up to a year to get those as you have to get a professional license, and neither of us has them. Therefore, it's been common practice to drive your own car and get the expenses reimbursed later. I feel the need to clarify also. I'm a woman working in a male-dominated industry, not in America, and I'm the only one with a different degree than the others. I hope that explains why being outright direct with them puts me at a severe disadvantage in the long run. And yeah, it's a toxic workplace, but I'm in a country and an industry where this is truly par for the course. Thanks for the unwanted advice, though.